Hey guys, Steve from Steve All the Outdoors. Another camp out trip tonight. We're gonna be doing it without a tent, just using a tarp, a sleeping mat, sleeping bag. We got some food to cook up on the fire, some more freeze-dried stuff. But hope you enjoy. Just stick around. Thanks. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but that old guy, I almost walked right into him or her. All right, I got about exactly 2 hours of sunlight left. I'm in a more deciduous part of the forest here. Should be a little bit less peaty, much more oak leaves than whatnot than pine. So, all right, we're gonna try and set up something here. All right guys, so what we're gonna do here is, I got two trees. Tree there next to my pack, and then that bigger one right there. It about perfectly fits my tarp, which is about a 9x9. So we're gonna clear this out, get the brush out, make it nice and soft as much as we can. Then I'm gonna set up a modified lean-to. All right, so we got the back of the tarp set up so it's kind of like a tent. And then on the inside, I'm not gonna throw anything else more in there. It's just a basic ground sheet to keep me off of the wet pine needles. I don't care, because what I do have is I got a brand new Nemo thermo pad that should do pretty good in keeping me both comfy and warm with this reflective siding facing up towards me. So I'm gonna set that up in there, on top of this and my sleeping bag. I should be pretty cozy. So that's down. Everything's a bit damp, so this might be difficult. But I'm gonna find dry stuff I can. Best looking at dead branches and twigs hanging off of trees, or anything leaning off of trees. All right. Got my dryer lint in my Altoids can. Knife and Ferro-rod. That's how we're gonna try to light this sucker. Got a good bit of lint. Tear it up. Get them fibers nice and separated. And the cat hair as well. Can't forget the cat hair. All right. All right, guys. Fire's lit. It's been doing pretty good. Wood's drying out so I don't get a smoke fest. And it's acting as a nice little barrier. So I don't really get an open flame, but I did one of those build your own 6-packs, you know. Now that we're about to get into winter, I thought I'd try one of these guys out. Peak Organic Brewing Company Autumn IPA. Yeah, like I said, never had these guys before. Not usually very big into IPAs, but I do like the occasional, and hey, it's a seasonal beer, so. Citrusy like most IPAs. That's good. It's hoppy and it's bitter. I can't pinpoint Yeah, I can't pinpoint what it is though. Do you guys hear that? It sounds like a couple of battling bucks. It sounds like a stag duel. But like I don't hear them like whining. I don't hear their call. I'm very tempted to go look, but I don't want to leave the fire. I think that's boiling. Sneak peek inside. Get as little of that dirt in here as possible. Ooh. That was pretty cool. Scared me a little bit, but pretty cool. After this, we got 2 more lovely beers to enjoy. I am really glad I am not using camp-made chopsticks this time around. So I don't know if it's because I actually mixed this properly this time, or if it's because different brand, different ingredients. This one's actually got meat in it. But this is significantly less salty. All right, I did have another one from Peak, and it's their winter IPA. So we'll see how much of a difference this one is. All right, this one, the flavor, the bitterness, hits like your whole tongue. The autumn one kind of just hit the tip of your tongue, if that makes any sense. I still can't pinpoint what the flavor is going into these. I'm gonna have to look up their website and see what they have to say about themselves, because it was a make your own 6-pack, so I don't get to like see their full advertising because I just got the 1-in-1 cans. Thought I'd grab you guys for the last beer. After this, I'm gonna go to bed. And lie down. Hear that? Is that coyote? Or coyotes? Or a flock of geese? Sounds like coyotes. Maybe just a couple. Great. Just what I want to deal with. But we got a winter lager from 6 Point Brewery now. 5.5 ABV. Wintry Fix Winter Lager. Lager. I do have to say, I really like lagers much more than IPAs. I don't mind IPAs, but lagers and like red ales and blonde ales, that's where it's at for me. So I'll give you a pig ski. Ooh. Smells good and tastes good. Now this is what I think when someone's telling me it's a seasonal beer and it's a winter seasonal beer. This is slightly spiced. And it's really smooth. Ooh. It's like it's nutty, you know? And it warms you up in the way that like a nutmeg does. Yeah, like a nutmeg. Like there's got to be like a hint of cinnamon in this somewhere or something. Cooler temps and long nights are back, and it's got you craving something to warm your bones. Wintry Fix Winter Lager is a malt-forward 5.5 lager balanced by an aromatic blend of cinnamon, all right, clove, orange peel, and star anise for a warming yet easy drinking brew. Okay, you know what? I agree. This is a really good beer. Oh, all right. Well, it's a little after 7. Early for a night, but it's dark. It's cold. I'm gonna get to bed. Probably chill out on the phone for a little bit, talk to the wife. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, guys, good morning. It is 39 degrees out. It's almost 8 a.m. Honestly, by the time I went to bed, I got about 11 hours of sleep, minusing all of the time that I spent waking up from critters coming around the camp and geese flying overhead or the wind waking me up. But pretty good night's sleep. Matt and the sleeping bag did his job, kept me warm. Got a bit of leaves everywhere. Could have made the ground sheet stick out a little bit more, but I just wanted the ground as something to put my stuff on. I'm gonna get up and get a fire going. See you in a bit.
All I'm doing is getting shavings from the Ferro-rod, get the magnesium onto the lint. So that way it has something a little bit more to catch on. There we go. Use a bit more lint this time. Come on. I'm too cold for this shit. Third time's the charm, guys. Third time's the charm. Well, there we go. That's much better. Only took me 3 tries. Bit embarrassing. Well, you hear that? That first round came this way. While that's going, I'm gonna get camp cleaned up a bit. Oh. Well, maybe if I read the directions first, I'd know that it's supposed to be cold water and I didn't have to boil anything for the granola.
Well, if that's the case, just gonna get this up and at it. I got these tea drops and individual wrappers. How do you guys pronounce that? Blueberry acai. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Feel free to correct me. All right, guys, made it back to the car. Thanks again for tuning in to Steve Evolved Outdoors. Another successful camping trip. If you guys like the video, please hit like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.